taking questions. Bob, I think you are on the line, yeah?
Yes, thank you, John. Of that 8,500 troops that you mentioned, are those U.S. based only? And are they intended only for deployment as part of the activation of the Rapid Response Force, or might they be sent for other reinforcement purposes in Eastern Europe? And lastly, why did the President decide to do this now? What's changed just in the last few days? Since on Friday you mentioned, as you had many times before, that the U.S. was prepared to reinforce in Eastern Europe if there were a Russian incursion only.
Okay, I think I've remembered all three, so let me try. First, yes, the up to 8,500, and I want to stress it's up to 8,500. Again, no decisions to deploy have been made. So this is about getting units on an advanced heightened alert. That doesn't mean they're necessarily going anywhere. But of the up to 8,500 that I talked about, they are all U.S. based. And I'm sorry, Bob, your second question was?
Are they intended only for the NATO Rapid Response Force, or could they perform other reinforcement functions?
The bulk of them are intended for the NATO response force, that the vast majority of. But as I also said in my opening statement, the Secretary wants us postured to be ready for any other contingencies as well. But the bulk of them are aligned for the NATO response force. And then your third question was on timing. I think, we've been watching this very, very closely. I also said that right at the top. It's very clear that the Russians have no intention right now of de-escalating. And because not every one of these units that we are notifying are all of them are not in a heightened state of alert, it made prudent sense for the Secretary to want to give them as much time to prepare to be on a shorter tether as he can, just in case. Again, I want to stress, particularly with the NATO response force, it has not been activated. It is a NATO call to make, but we have contributions to that response force, as do other nations. As I said, it's 40,000 some odd strong. Our contributions don't come near the 40,000 number. Other nations are going to have to contribute as well. But for our part, unilaterally, we wanted to make sure that we were ready in case that call should come. And that means making sure the units that would contribute to it are as ready as they can be on as short a notice as possible.